him and he told him, do you think God is stupid? And the guy was like, what do you mean? Last time you told me you want to buy a car, but you want God to give you a car of 50 millions. Now you cannot get a 5,000 to buy an umbrella. Then you want God to give you a car of how much? 50 millions. And the seasons we are going for, I know it is going to be raining heavily every now and then. So this is the season, and I know we are towards we are within now the seasons of boom, whereby people get massive success during this season. This is when many people join. This is when people make massive sales. This is when many people make massive orders. People get new champions, new downlines within this season. And it is also a season of tests. Season of what? Whereby God is going to test you with rain, is going to test you with the festive season, whether you are truly or you truly deserve the success that you want. And those who are going to pass the tests, soon or later, they are the ones who are going to tell the testimony. And take this from me, you will never tell a testimony until you pass a what? A test. Right about now, we are going to look at the right approach to what? Prospecting. How to find and attract quality prospects in network marketing. By the way, before we proceed, for someone who is watching this, maybe online, or someone who is new and they are just seeing this training for their first time, let's first help them identify and also define the term prospecting in terms of network marketing. Who can give us the answer? What is prospecting before we continue? Yes? If they say prospecting in network marketing, what do you understand? What is prospecting? Hello? There are some people who are looking at me. When I ask the question, they pretend now they start looking down. I'm going to choose you. Okay. Yes, Mr. Jim, what's prospecting?
Hi, everyone. Hi. Prospecting is looking for someone who may or may not join your business. Looking for people who may or may not join your business. That is prospecting.
Wonderful. One clap for Mr. Jim. 2 claps. 3 claps. Any other addition? Any other definition of prospecting? Okay. Let me assume now we have understood what prospecting is. The art of identifying the people who you are going to work with, or people who are going to join your business. Understanding prospecting. One, prospect is about identifying potential partners or customers. Every time you are doing business, you must always keep your antennas alert. If you are a networker, you must always keep your antennas on. Every time you are identifying the next champion, the next superstar, the next person who is going to take your business to the next level. Or you're identifying potential people. Everywhere you are, either you have traveled, maybe you are in a restaurant as you are eating, you're also identifying who is my next what? Champion. Either you are at the church or you are at the mosque, you are prospecting your next what? Champion. Maybe you are in a taxi, or you are in a bus, or you are on a plane, you must be identifying your next what? Champion, or the next customer. Because the moment you stop prospecting, the moment you stop maybe looking for clients, that's the beginning of your failure. That's why companies, bigger companies like Coca-Cola, it's $1 billion company, true. But you find that they have never stopped prospecting. What they are doing, advertising, what they are doing when they are promoting, they are making rallies, they are getting maybe brochures, they are always putting on flyers, they are running maybe social media apps and whatever. What they are doing, they are now also doing the prospecting part. They are identifying more clients and more prospecting. They are getting more clients, even new ones. They are creating awareness. So that's their prospecting funnel. doesn't dry. What is a funnel? Akachi. What's a funnel? Kazindalo? What about this one I'm holding? In Luganda? Ate funnel. Ghana mubuzabuza. Mina style za mwezoka. A funnel, but if I talk about a funnel, your prospecting funnel teina kalira. Someone help us with the marker. Or Mr. Hassan, help me with the marker. I want to show you the funnel I'm talking about. That your prospecting funnel should never dry. You know, you are getting new clients, new prospects, new customers, new also downlines, new champions in the business yote ina kalida. You kubanga buli kaseera weyongerako ng'oli mu kufuna abantu bapya. Thank you. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. I don't know if I'm good at art. Are you familiar with this? Yeah? It's a cup. And I thought it was a cup. Kati, nilegeza abantu babeeranga abantu. Right? Fana no wagule bangazi, isn't it? So that the entrance is big because what is coming in should be also big in number. Ugabera amataga benga manji. Naye no wansi no drops ezijazifuluma. They are always small like this. Kati now you know making sure inti fana yote kalira, you must always keep on prospecting, inviting, presenting, closing, following up, so that not everyone that you are going to talk to, they are going to enter into your prospecting funnel. There are those who are not going to be so good. There are those who are not going to be qualifying. You just identify, it's not a potential client. It's not my target market. Making sure, as we present to many, there are those who are going to be coming out. As you are talking to many, maybe you are going to be identifying more other clients who are going to be joining your business. You must always keep identifying potential partners or customers. You must always keep on identifying. And you are going to choose different strategies. When I was new in network marketing, there's a team that they were using referrals. They could get referrals and they make a text message. It was reading that, for example, maybe in a referral, someone wrote a name of Ismail. Then they make a script that, hello Ismail, my name is maybe Zaki. I work with an international company. It was a Philippine-based company, and you are identified as a potential candidate because we needed someone to partner with on our expansion program, on our business project. The reason for this text was to give you an appointment. You come at headquarters for a briefing about what roles you can be doing with us, plus even how you are going to be making an extra income alongside your schedule. Now, every person who could see that message, they could call for more information, and then you give them the appointment. You could send probably 500 messages. Airtel, by that time it was selling 1,000. They could give you around how many? How many messages? Around 5 years back, you could buy 1,000. They give you how many SMSs? By that time, WhatsApp was not common. That's the mode of communication. You used to send yourself SMSs, isn't it? And they could give you maybe 1,000 messages. Then in a day, you get referrals. Then you send 500 messages. Then the next day, you have 5 customers, 5 clients. And there was a time whereby you could just go to WhatsApp. You send messages on WhatsApp. You send as many, and those who are interested, they tell you, tell me more. You share with them more. so that at least they can also come to you. So oyina making sure nti you're prospecting funnel teina kukalira erina okuba nga esigala you are talking to as many as you can. Are we learning something? Yes. Then the next is that the next one is that you are going to identify these customers. By the customer products, now you must keep on getting more other customers. When you go to one today, ask yourself, who is my next customer? Are you together? Another thing is, it's not just about selling, but about doing what? About doing what? Connecting with people. You are connecting with people, not just selling to them, because people don't want to sell to them. That's why supermarket at a bigger price, because they don't want to sell to them. Because of their interest. Value. So what you do, you don't just sell to them, but connect with people. For example, when you are going to prospect, it's just all about building a relationship, building a connection, just because just what you can do is to create rapport, you create a relationship, you create the friendship through the conversation you are going to be having that person. There's a formula which one of my element has told me that if you are chatting with someone, maybe prospect, if you're not good at creating a conversation, you can use the formula called FORM. It is F-O-A-M. No, F-O-R-M. F stands for family. You can talk about family. How are your children? How are your parents? How is maybe your husband? How is your wife? As you are chatting with someone, you talk about family. But if you're going to connect with someone, please talk about yourself. They will also talk about themselves. Than just you asking about themselves, yet you are not talking about yourself. Again, I'm talking isn't it? If it is O stands for what? O stands for what? Occupation. You may say, by the way, this time at our side, we are in the business, we are in the seasons of boom, tourism season, and the clients are very many. That's why our products or our services, they're even going out of stock. How about that side? Oh, sorry about that. Now maybe you get something you can add on, supplement your income. Whatever conversation we're getting, isn't it? Then we're again business part. Are you together? That as you're talking about business, occupation, maybe someone is abroad, and also as you're communicating with someone, you need to also compliment. Do what? Compliment. Because people have a neon sign on their forehead which says, make me feel special, make me feel like a winner, make me feel like a champion. And the moment you make someone feel good, they are going to hang around you. They are going to get comfortable with you. They are going to share with you about themselves. And when you are chatting with someone, maybe it's on WhatsApp or on TikTok or on Facebook, learn to use their names. Social media has now made it so simple that you find that even on WhatsApp, when someone maybe get their contact and it is new, even on TikTok you can read someone's name. Use their names. People love the sound of their names. Experiment about that. You be with your partner and you call them another person's name. You are going to identify what I'm talking about. For example, you are with who? Beatrice, and you call them who? Ojja kulaba ekinaamuvamu, isn't it? They will suspect. Agenda kubuulizaawo, who is Shamira? Tell me the truth. And I've heard about this girl several times. Tell me the truth. Isn't it? Kati naye, if you want to keep peace, at least use their names. Even if it's not your partner, even if it is someone else. No me telling you, people love the sound of their names. Always use their names several times. And it's going to help you to connect with someone. Another thing, effective prospecting starts with a mindset and strategy. You must have a strategy. You know, kubanga ina strategy of prospecting. Sibya just kubuka. There are some of you who have a strategy of using street prospecting. It also works. There are those who have a strategy of using TikTok. It also works. There are those who have a strategy of using referrals to prospect. It also works. There are those who have a strategy of maybe using what? What other examples could you give? The ones maybe for you are using for prospecting. Any other? Yes? You can use Facebook. You can use WhatsApp. You can use maybe Twitter. There are those who use also, what? Google. How do you use Google? Use Google Ads. So people have different strategies. So, you know, a strategy, but also it starts with the mindset. Starts with the what? Kasoba mindset here negative. No. What is the total population of the whole world? 8 billions? Sure. Whole world. You search on Google. What is Google saying? Total, yes? Total population of the whole world. I can't imagine go get an answer. Yes? Are you sure? Someone help us. What's Google say? 8 billion? 8.14 billions. Baberawa. This world is very big. And in Sydney, Ostegeera. Ilegeza aba abantu obuwumbi munana toyina kyogenda bakolako. Last time I was calculating with someone yangamba naye kati abantu bagenda bategeera bizinensi bweno bizinensi enyuma nnyo ng'omuntu tabiraba amako ne mugamba nedda si buli yabiraba tabyagala oli asobola okuba nga yabiraba naye nga tiyabitegeera. True. Asobola okuba nga yabiraba naye nga tiyalina ssente by that time, isn't it? Asobola okuba nga yabiraba naye nga maybe they didn't trust the person who was presenting to them, or they got half-baked information. Are you together? And I told that person, even if we present a lot, we haven't even reached a quarter of Kampala. What is the population of Kampala? Total population of people in Kampala. You ask Google, Egambia Bameka. How many are there? How many total population of people in Kampala? Total population. Are you giving us the right answer or you are guessing? How many? 4 millions. Total population of people in Kampala, right? Now, let me give an example. How many people do we see here every day? They are around how many? Let us take an assumption of maybe, let me say, we normally get like 80 guests a day. Right? All right. Now you multiply 80, or you take an average of 60, because there are some days when there are few. You take an average of 60 guests every day. You multiply times 6. Those are how many? 360 people in a week. We see, right? Then you multiply times 52 weeks a year. Those are how many people we have seen? 18,720. Omutwalo gumu meka? Gumu kanana mu lukaaga. Ku bantu million meka? Nya. Kitegeeza we are doing nothing. People, we can never run out of people. Ale mwabo bamulaze simanya mugumu kanana mbamu n'abafudde. Mogo mwaka. They die. Imagine your prospect dies before joining. There's a prospect of mine who died before joining. And then I posted them, said, rest in peace. One of my new downline said, was she a member? I said, no, naga, kaleba, biafide ta joining ze. Katigeno na bomu sikati stubage business. Can you imagine? All together. Now, now the mindset should be positive when you are prospecting. You know that people are open-minded. And you can get always clients. Are you together? Another thing is focus on finding the right what? The right what? Not everyone. See what you move. You must have a target market. You don't see show everyone. You know Kubango in a target market. What are the qualities of people who are the right target market? What are the qualities? Number one? Yes? Educated people. Abantu abasomyeko. Gogeno kuleta, you train them business, they understand the business. Me, I happened to one day get a prospect. She had never gone to school. By that time, I was doing more of online. It was during the seasons of lockdown. Kativabi, by mistake, I recruited someone who was in Saudi. Now, I used to do presentations on a WhatsApp group. And I could tell them, add your people in a group, I'm going to present. Now, I reached a point I sponsored someone. They told me, after I have a client, I would like to present for them. And I told her how you add them on a group. And I don't know how to add someone on a group. What I did a screen record how to add, because I never wanted to do it for her. For many times, she will always be disturbing me to add for her. So I had to train her how to add because someone on a group. Nemugamba, this is how you do it. OQATA wano waguru, nolaba wano ka adi, no ka konamu. Then you look for that person's number, no jikonamu, no jawano wansi, no njiga ka tick. That's what you do, you add them on a group. Then I told her, now you go on and add her. After a few minutes, I saw her number showing left. Left to group. Nemubuza, what's wrong? Nangamba ati mbadde ni muku addinga mono. Ngezo kulaba atezo nyigachi. Left. Can you imagine? Someone, instead of adding, they did what? They left the group. Because such kind of person, again, kumenya. Out together. You get someone. Now, I also recruited someone. When we were in cell training, reading a script, everyone will give them a chance to read at least a paragraph as you discuss. Now, when you reached on this one here, we told her you are the next one to read. The lady became tough. The next one to read. Even the eyes changed to red. You are the next one to read. She started crying. After some minutes, why did you cry? Nangamba nti waliwo obudagala bwe nnamira nga nkyali muto kati tebusobozesa kusoma basobola kusoma. Nemubuuza what's your level of education? P3. Nemanya nti bami ayinza oba atayinza kuba nakulimbye n'okulimba nga teyatuuka na muki na P3 nga maybe wa P2 second term. Can you imagine? And it was hard for her to read. So from there I decided if I'm going to work with you, whenever there was one I asked, what keeps you busy? Nangamba Senoga David. Where do you stay? Badde nkolera waneno kumpimpi naye naku zino badde banyimirizaamu. Ngana byembuuza tebigatta. Obuuza kirala ompedamu biki? Birala. Obuuzizza what keeps you busy? Nagamba Senoga David. Namuza what do you do for a living? Mbeera wano kamwocha. Nogamba ono naye buleka nze what's your level of education? P6. Ate nga ya mukyalo. Can you imagine? Kalugenda kulaba nti omuntu yagenda kumenya. Even by the time you are going to bring a master key to network marketing success, you are going to be reading for them a name list. Maybe they cannot even write. It's not bad it's not bad not for them to go to school. Maybe katona watu weyamugere ngataina gendayo, isn't it? Because there are many people who are not educated and they are living a better life than those who are educated, isn't it? Neka chichente zako kugamba, you are here for business. You are here for what? Business. So you must also have the right people on your team who are going to run the same pace like you. Ngagena kola business mudukire ku pace yetya yemu than you getting someone they cannot read, they cannot write, they are not educated. So the qualities endala zo inokutunulira even working class people. Now someone doesn't come simply because tayagala koza bintu waka bakusimula nyumba achechimuje waka najja. Now they come because they have other stuff they could do. Abada ine emirimu gy'abadde asobola okukola naye nga yagireseewo because they saw network marketing as their best priority. Are we together? Are we learning something? It again that you identify someone with even other qualities. Which other qualities do you look at when you are going to work with someone? Which other qualities? What? In the book of Own Your Life, they gave out those points. How you qualify? They named them gold, sheep, and what? There were 3. The first sheep was what? Silver. The next one was what? The next one is what? Empty. Bonus makatabuka on your life. About 45 presentation. You will see those things we are talking about. And then they told us that all your clients, they come in as silver. But it's either how you work with them, they can turn into gold or what? Empty. Nera natua, even some of the things you can identify a gold sheep. Quality. The people you are going to work with. Qualities is they were like around 8 of them. The first one is what? They are positive. There is someone I was sponsoring and they were like, Soko, laida wabine bintu binakola, Soko kakas. Soko kakas wabinakola. Katuwecheza mindset already. Takiriza naye babinakola chi? Binakola. Number 2 is what? Excited. They are excited about the business. Nebi akola bikola chi? Abyagala. Tebaka kamukake. Number 3 is what? They are eager to learn. They want to learn. Not this one. You tell them to come for training. Agama apply ninze nasome banga dene. You tell them yokusoma nte binkolera sagala tujja kutula mu kirasi. Ostege. Nenga, there is no business that you will ever do. Even teachers, before they go to the class, they first go through training. A doctor, before they go to the hospital, they go through what? Training. Never a bunch. Every profession you have to go through training. Which other quality? They have a name list. If you tell them to form a name list, they are going to write it down. Again, aina abantu already aina abantu. So nonga naye mwenyini yafuka da kizibu ku kyalo. Waliwo guy downline wange recruiting ako guy. Guy yajja amrasta mulungi nakola name list ye. Nenga buli gwe mukubira nawulira erinnya lye. Agambira oyo gundi yanziba ali luddawo. Nga buli omu noonya. Nemanyira wano namala wano wiiki amasimu tegagenda kuddamu kulabika. Nga name list yonna yabayisaamu de gaali ono yamuba kino ono yamuba sente ono yamuba kino. That's the guy. Kati eba name list aba yaboonoona obanga buli omu amubanja. Omugamba let us form a name list. Namanya ono yamukubira buli jjanoonya amanja sente ze. So they spell their name. Obanga tawangalidde nnyo mu bantu. Kitegeera. Kale omuntu nga is a quality person. They have a name list. They have friends. They have people they are going to work with. Are we together? They even other quality. They have goals. They have what? Goals. They have what they are chasing for. Let's see goal. See buli omuntu ebeera goal. Another downline sponsored someone. When you reach to goal setting, first goal, how much do you want to make? Nas mentioning. What are you going to use your money for? You want the one. My boy mulimu, gula croxy, gula vesti, gula bichikari ngino tuya boy. Era ajide munigina. Atukuna agala gula zine modified zikaluba. Segera zaise crocs ngaze golo zaina. Atuyagana gagawaladi. Mugenda tandika kugula emotoka awulire nga mwabeeraga, isn't it? Mutandika kugula amataka awulire nga you guys are showing off. Rachi, even them they don't have goals. Are you together? That's why they have told us finding the right what? The right what? Right people. You know, identifying abantu abatuufu that bogenda okola nabo. Not everyone. Another thing is consistency builds what? Over time. There are those you are going to prospect today and you don't see the results. Maybe prospects are not joining, they are not part of you. Yes, don't give up. You just have to keep on prospecting, you just have to keep on inviting, you just keep on talking to the customers. Yes, you are posting, customers are not buying. Consistency builds what? Consistency builds what? Yes, maybe you have invited, people are not joining. Consistency builds what? Yes, you are presenting, you are joining, and the day they join, it's the day they are quitting. Consistency builds what? Results. Eventually, we're going to have our downlines. Eventually, we're going to have our customers. And quality always beats what? Quantity in the long term. That yes, sawa's name. Onzo kubobe na guest batono nenga quality. Stage. Onzo kubobe na customer batono nenga quality. Okay, no kulaba those few downlines you have recruited, the 5 you have recruited, in a long term, they are going to build a very big empire, a very big team, because you brought quality people, not just numbers. Are you together? And another thing is the right mindset. Approach prospects with confidence and positivity. That when you're talking to your prospects, approach them with confidence and positivity. Because someone can tell if you are not confident. Again, okulaba, oja, olinga atali sure, biogera tebikwatagana, olinga atagenderedde, nganaye mwenito ina positive. Because there is a guy who went prospecting. Because they told them that on a street prospecting, give someone a handshake, make sure you smile. They only smiling as they are laughing. And someone could identify that maybe you are just faking it. Taringamuna a guy again of prospecting. A side say makerere. Arewa golonga mchukumi chukumi. Alatuwa ku prospecti. Hello, how are you? Maki, how are you? My name is so and so. I live around this area, but I'm looking for Equity Bank. Ko prospect Equity Bank. Genda boti kinechikuba ngabo chira boti okidire walika sawe kalangi goja kalengera then owetemu ogende straight olugudo ngawe lugenda otunule ku mukono gwa right ogenda jira bali Equity Bank aweri ntie okay still when the guy is laughing instead of doing what nagami smiling and laughing see again kali mpacho smiling ali akola chi aseka osegera because they are different. Instead of smiling, you can be laughing. Kalinga yepo chok smiling agaya asinika busini simanyi. Kalinga mama lomola gidira ne kisigala kisinika amanyo. Ambukati bade nsaba ompeku namba yo mwemba mbuze nso kubirako ndandamu nondagirira. Ko prospect sinikira muli ebinyo yegabe jolaga ujja kulaba ya abantu naye bajja kola ki bajja kulagirira. Because the guy was not even confident and was not maybe positive. Nenga script yenini ali akuraminze nkuraminge. Then other thing is believe in your what? Products and the opportunity. Even if you are talking about the products on social media prospecting, you must believe in them that they work. People can tell according to the tone you are using when you are sharing with them. There is someone who talks and I know yes you are a member. Then I will take a mobigere yaba customer. Nga wallahi ne toni jayogeza alinga atagenderedde byogera. So again, they are low, they are not confident, they don't show that they even believe that someone is going to also get better. Osage, ne waliyo omuntu ayogera n'ogamba nange ne nandibadde customer I would order. Lwaki? They believe. They do what? They believe in a product. No way you're going to prospect one-on-one. The way you share the testimony, it shows that you believe in the product. Even if it's the opportunity. I shared with some downlines of mine. One day there's a girl. She's very good at closing. She's at prison. Every time they recognize the 3:30, she's always there. Now there is a training, there is a motivational speaker, it's called, who they invited last year. The other tall guy is called who? Mussolini. Now when Mussolini was training us, he reached a point whereby he told us, he was training us about the art of making a sale. And I told us, everyone you make pairs and give your final closing remark or a final word to make your sale happen. And I told that girl, lucky enough I was stayed next to her. I wanted to hear how she makes her final closing remark about the final statement to make your sale happen. Now I was stay next to her. I rushed just to pair with her. I told her, I'm going to pair with you, and you are the one who is going to close me now. Now, she was the first. The moment they told us, 1, 2, 3, we start, the girl gave me a firm handshake, said, believe me, you join my team, you're going to make money. Sure deal, you're going to make money if you join my team. She left me there. I knew if I was a guest, I would join her. True. Because she gave me assurance that, trust me, you join my team, you're going to make money. Sure deal. Are you together? Why? She believes in the what? She believes in the what? Opportunity. Ajikiririzamu. That when you join, sure deal. You are going to make what? Money. Ne waliyo omuntu ayogera. Gesi namubuuza nebi nakola. Simanyi kuba nange ndi mupya nakayingira. If you are the guest, you join that person? Of course no. I tell him untagala joining a firm. And some guests you're talking to, they are already business people. Wali abantu nga ogenda mu kibuga ogula ekintu ne bakolako script naye nalabya ddala ngono muti n'amala ba downline wo kodi ze muyinza okuba nazo zigenda kuba mpitirivu nga they are already good. Me, there is a prospect was in a circle when I gave her a phone call for follow-up. Nambuza naye ono gundi ne gundi yampise yakayingira oba mupya ne mubuza lwaki nze namulabye ng'engeri gy'ayogeramu tasobola banga abantu basasula ne mubuza lwaki nangamba alinga atashuwa binaakola biki nze mbaddeko mu companies nyingi zengendamu ne bankolera presentation biki naye nga sisasula naye nalabye ng'ate ono yateye mufu nnyo kale maki etegeza some people they come here nga they are already good at closing and ng'ate gwe okuba ng'oyagala muguza you must be better than them. True. Ng'oyedde mulungi oyita mu kibuga omwana n'omubuuza nga olina yabadde ogula akola yana ku luggi ng'olengera mu dduuka batunda birala ne ku luggi atunda birala maybe atunda jewelry nobaako ky'omubuuza oyagala maybe sunglasses n'agamba ziri ku store kangende zikuleetere ku store naye nga nawe olabye ddala teri muntu oya ku luggi nga yina ne store namba ayina kuba mu dduuka munda isn't it n'agamba kanzije n'akoma nawo nga maybe zaleese ne zifaanagana z'omusabye n'agamba buli bwaggwayo mu stock naye buno bwe buliko ennaku zino bonna bwe bambala n'akuba ekikopo nomanya ono abakubakira prospect bw'ojjamu oyagala maso booni afadhali oddayo ne colon detox because they are already good. They can close the what? The deal. Kato ya jana mukolera presentation n'ayogera ebyekigwanga asasula already yamanyi akola ki a closing every now and then. I went with one of my downlines to buy a suit. When we reached there, na bargaininga ne bamusalirako. Then kati at the point of making a payment nagamba sente ziri ku mobile money, naga kangene wano ku mobile money zikola withdraw ko mukazi ata from asigala awo ojiro yambalamu kampito wa mobile money nangamba boy bano bakulozi namuga batoza ko ekakulozi ya leto wa mobile money ne bamukolera kawo ne bamwakashira mu sente nazikola ki naziwayo. Nebuga kati oyo osobo musanga nagamba I'm coming back tomorrow to join. Notamulemerako amanyira ono fala I cannot work with them. Because yasiba bikole eri. If you come today, you must pay when? Today. There is a day I went to Hotel Triangle to get a conference room. When I reached there, I talked to them. I told them it was like 5 years back. And I told them how we are going to bring 100 people. And I was closing the deal because I knew I didn't have a lot of money. I was new in the business, but I wanted the conference room. So they were asking me for a lot of money. I told them, imagine, we are going to bring 100 people. We make an advert of this hotel. Among the 100, there are those who are going to come back to make birthday parties from here. They are going to come back to make baby showers. They are going to come back to make weddings. They are going to come back to do what? Omusajja yakola mu room nangamba lekera tugenda kusalirako naawe. Nangamba. So netandika okunyumyamu. By that time the owner of the hotel had written a book, his first book. And netwogera munemuza akatabako kasoma nangamba yes we even read them. I have a personal copy bichi. Nangamba, when I was in training at Somavia Hotel Management, Nangamba, they told them that a room that is not sold today, over that day, will never be sold that day. Chichi baba tegeza. Tisinga client ajja. Ngayagala room. Notajitunda kolo lunaku. Toli jitunda di. Olunaku temuli jitunda. What does it mean? You invite guests today. What's the date today? What is the date today? What is the date today? Yali waka wa top class second term. Obagamba, what is the date today? You can say Thursday. What is the date today? They say today is Thursday, 30th of October 2025. See a date. I need teacher one. Who's the teacher here? Who is the teacher? Professional, you're a teacher. Ama nkatebi. Kyoke nini? Kali bano simanyi mwasomera. Naita yogende. Today is Thursday, right? Yes. 30th, right? October, right? 2025. The package or a product that is not sold today will never be sold this day. You will never find Thursday, 30th, October 2025. Botatunda lero lunaku tolidamu litunda this day. True. You get a client like this. They called you. There's a client who called me. They wanted a product. Was like, let me wait at the beginning of the month. Namugamba when obrade boli mulaka jalira bule maza. Bukola ki? Bwota bwangu ira leero. Tomanya kigenda kudda koncha. Nanga msawo kale balindetere. Can you imagine? Rachi, I knew. I recall the other guy what he told me. That a room that is not sold that day will never be sold that what? That day. Can come back to business. Altogether, for you are not selling rooms. You're not selling a hotel room. Altogether, you are selling what? A product, an opportunity. Katowa, you believe in the products. They are going to work on him or her. You believe in the opportunity. Oli yambo zabina akola namugambirawo just prepare my gift because ngenda kujjanjaba ogenda wona teeka kiki kirabo kyange asooka kuddamu okubuuza binaakola naye namubuuza just teeka kirabo kyange ogenda koma because ngenda kujjanjaba ogenda wona kitegeera kati because you must have the right mindset and you believe in the products, you also believe in the what? Opportunity. Other thing is that view rejections as what? Not what? Failure. Oli wabanga they don't believe in you, they don't believe in the products, and maybe they have rejected you. No, it's just a redirection. Maybe oli mubikola mbuchamu. Maybe you're closing a bubi. Maybe you're presenting a bubi. Maybe videos okola mfu. Maybe makasimo yogera na bubi be full. Are you together? Because you may make a perfect video. They call you. Because the client one day called me. Nangamba, omanyi muli banja baposting ebintu bino, and indeed we are very many. Ne walogo nakubidde nga mpulira yogera ebitakwatagana. Because by the time these people, sometimes we are living in the new generation of technology. Are you together? People are informed. Ogenda okogera ne client aina alusa nga ne H pylori abimanyi agenda kubuuza ye H yaki. What does H mean? Because mugamba mwena H pylori. What do you mean? Ngayagala kumanya aka H kagwayo katya. Ani? Let me call you back. Boyo. Let me call you back. Obojja kwa network. Nosuka soma ku Google n'okomawo n'omukubira network ebadde evuddeko. Isete. Naye mukwano eyondo kati wa ku simu. Nze na client gonna delivering a product. Nentuukayo n'agisomako. Nambuuza wano waliwo akagambo ke bagambye. No approved therapeutic claims. Bategeeza ki? Awoli maaso ge. So I'm gonna let me call you back. Oba kubira upline. You call it upline. Yeah? What does it mean? It's on the product you are selling. No approved therapeutic claims. What does it mean? Teliwonyeza ddala. Boto wa mugamba. Boba gwogola. Muteliwonyeza ddala. If I was the customer, odayo nalyo. And there are many statements. You have to also identify them. You know their meaning. Are you together? Otherwise, ejakula customer game enze madam tideo kulabako. Nga to say no, there is no one who comes up to here. Nga they don't have the money. Because maybe for me when I'm putting my videos, I even put there the price. By the time someone comes, abamanya bei yayo ne sente abazikola ki azina nga singa kubuuza noddamu ebitakwatagana kasitanda byewo omusawo nja kukomawo bukome. That's what they are going to tell you. Are you getting me? Because teri muntu ayagala kugula ku muntu alegera byatunda. Let me give an example. Gwe singa ogenda mu kibuga ogeze gula simu n'obuuza omuvubuka akola mu dduuka eno essimu eryandala limalako bbanga ki n'agamba simanyi ogulako oyo omanyi tabitegeera byakola ki byatunda, isn't it? Ogenderawo ku balala babitegeera agenda okunnyonnyola nti waliyo gano galina zino 500 biki gano galina 3,000 gano galina 5,000 esobola okumala bbanga weeyite nemala bbanga weeyite. Then you are now sure you are buying from the right what? Person. No, kati view these rejections as a what? A redirection. Maybe what am I doing wrong? You correct it. Not just as a what? A failure. Then be patient. Be what? Relationship takes what? Time to build. And because of time, be authentic in every interaction. Remember, people buy into you before they buy from Baskagula into you. What does it mean? That according to what you are sharing, your traits, your whatever, your information that is coming in from you, information you kuvam, they first buy into you before they buy from you. Are you together? Yes, they have seen several companies, but they choose to join you. Why? Because of the assurance you gave them. Yes, they have seen several products. Why does someone leave omulondo of 500 shillings and they buy 100 tea at how much? 160. 960. 960,000. 96,000. But my 960. Mokuba makuba manji. Osinga na jini company. Yeah, why does someone leave maybe that mulondo of 500 shillings and they buy that 100 tea? It's because they got the right information. Are you together? Before they bought from you, they first bought into you. And number 2, know your target what? Know your target what? Audience. So understand how you deal with the prospect is identify their needs, their challenges, their goals. Even if you are going to share to your prospects, to your clients, if they are downlines, you must know the market you are dealing with. Are you together? You may be sharing with maybe old people. The way you are going to share with them will be different from the way how you are going to share with maybe the youth, isn't it? There's a guy who was he was good at closing also. They invited him one day to close a meeting. So he was used to closing meetings of the youth. This time round they invited him to close a meeting of people who had retired from their maybe jobs. They had been in working class and they were in the top management to share with such people. He was wondering how he's going to close that meeting. These are people who had packed dream cars outside the room. Ngatogena ku video lage to them driving a Subaru Forester XT white in color. Ngai ajugulira mwana we ku birthday party. Out together. Ngai you are showing your dream house. Ngai it is maybe their farmhouse. Ngai yo agenda ku farm enyumba jakola ki ja sulamu. Such kind of meeting, and you had to close it. You know, identifying their needs, their challenges, and their goals. They have been in management, and they were employing people. They already had to pay salaries, isn't it? At this time round, when he was closing that deal, he was sharing with them how they are going to have people who are making for them money, but this time round, they don't pay them salary. Why? Because it is teamwork. He was sharing with them how it is going to help them work on their health so they can also stay longer with their money. Only with those sharing, they join the business. Not joining because they want to achieve their goals and dreams, but they join because they want to make money. That is, they are not supposed to pay people who are making for them the what? The money. They don't, but downline was isn't it? Everyone, they are making their own money. They join the business so that they can access the products which are going to help them stay longer so that they can enjoy their what? Their money. Seeing that they are identifying their needs, their challenges, and their goals. He could not close such a meeting. True. So that you have to also know the target market. Because I'm talking about one about Vubuka, closing another deal, like how they are, yes, you are healthy, but you need the money. Are you together? So even if you are closing their meeting, it should also match with them. Tailor your message to speak directly to them. Avoid wasting time on unqualified leads. For example, you're only looking for people who don't have jobs, who are not educated, who are not quality. Then you are wasting time on such people. Use social media insights to find the right fit. The more specific you are, the better your results. And building trust first. People join people, not what? Not what? Companies. Joining a company. Are you together? Otherwise, they have seen several companies, but they are joining people. Are you together? And also listen more than you talk. There is a reason as to why you have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that you can listen more than you do what? Than you talk. When you're a good listener, you're going to know their heartburn. You're going to know maybe their needs. You'll get to know their needs. They are going to talk out what is on their heart. Rachi, you give them a chance to talk as you listen to them. And other thing is, be transparent about what you offer. Offer values before making any pitch. Before you ask for a sale, before you ask for the money, offer the value. What is the value of the product? And also follow up with care and what? Consistency. And trust is the foundation of all lasting relationships. That before, if you want people to trust you, if you want to build a relationship, make sure you're also trustworthy. And using tools and systems, leverage social media platforms to reach new prospects. Today, social media has made things so simple that everyone is on social media. Almost 90% of the total population, maybe in the whole world, people are using now social media. That you want to get clients, you want to get prospects, you want to get customers, use social media, use automated systems to manage leads effectively, and also create engaging content and that educates, and also do what? Attract. Content are educating, attracting an abantu so they can follow you. Use videos, webinars, testimonials to build credibility. Track your results and adjust strategies regularly. A systemized approach increases professionalism. You must have a system that you are following or you are working with, so that at least you can build a stable business. Handling rejections and professionally, don't take rejection personally. It's part of the what? The process. That how do you are rejecting? It's part of the business. Rejection is not, maybe even failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success. Yes, the moment someone says no, they are not buying from you. They are not joining you. It means they have not understood what you have to offer. Then they are giving you room for the next opportunity. They are leaving you room for the next people that who can join you. Every no brings you closer to a what? Yes. Laws of averages are going to apply everywhere. Among every 10 people you talk to, expect one to say yes. We are getting our clients, kumi, expecting at that's when you are talking the right market. Because ayaja kujja agambe apply. Nazi yogera n'abangi nenga tebasasula. Yes, nzo yogera n'abangi nenga yogera n'abafu. Isn't it? Nga yogera n'abantu batalina sente, batali quality. Even you have to look at target market. Target what? Market. That's when the laws of averages are going to apply. And also maintain a positive attitude and thank them for their time. Ask for referrals even when they are not interested. Even if someone has come to buy a product from you, you can ask for a referral. They have come join the business, they have not joined there, and then ask for a referral, because you never know who is going to be your next champion. Ayinza okuba nga ntakwalifyinga naye ate nga alina abakwalifyinga. Nze nyogera n'omuntu ne mubuuza maybe their level of education. Nga abadde maybe wa P6. I tell them, if you have someone or a friend who is around Kampala, maybe they have senior 6 and above, maybe they are working class, but they need something they can do alongside their job or their study. You can give them my number. I can offer them the opportunity of how they can make an extra income alongside their jobs. That's how you can ask for such a referral. Toja kubeera ogamba oli agambye olina business gyokola asobola okuyambako omuntu n'okufuna extra income. Lwaki? Because you ask for a referral. Keep communication open for future opportunities. That's when someone has all the qualities you are talking about. But this time round, maybe they never had money. Maybe they find them when the timing is not right. Nze bamusanze bamumenye omutima. Nze bamusanze bamugobye ku mulimu. Wamusanze ng'alina stress ze alego olimulaga business zo. Nakomekeza ng'agambye siyagala. You keep the communication still open for future opportunities. Someone may come back later. Well, they want to know more about your business. Then you can show them professionalism and long-term what? Respect. Lastly, the closing quote. Prospecting isn't about convincing people to join you. It's about what? Already looking for what you offer. Approach every conversation with a purpose. Patience and what? Passion. What does it mean? You don't need to convince people. You don't need to convince anyone to join you. But you need to look for people who are also looking. People who are also, they're also yearning. They also have a goal of making some extra income. That's why I told you that not these people, what made them to show up is because they don't want to wash utensils at home. They don't want to maybe to clean the verandas. That's why they came. But I want you to someone to join. Now they had options, they had plans, they had ideas, they had other things they were doing, but they gave up on them because they chose network marketing. They were looking for a better opportunity. It's about finding those who are already looking for what you offer. Approach every conversation with a what? With a what? Because you never know who is going to be your next champion. Give them time. If a client calls you, give them time. The conversation you have with them, have it to the purpose. Patience and passion. Even to close the meeting. To talk to clients. To educate the society. Are we together? Are you showing up to train your team, to train your downline, to attend training? You see it as a burden. Then you are losing out. Because every conversation, if you treat it with a purpose, then you apply patience, and even you put in passion, you are going to get the right people to join you. You are going to get the right prospects. You are going to get the right customers. Have we learned something? Yes. Have we learned something? Yes. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have a power-packed presentation in the afternoon. Just make sure that you have guests. If you don't have one, just move out. Even if you get someone outside there, you tell them they are talking about big money up there. You need to see it. Come with them inside. And then let us create vibe. We create what? Vibe. We create what? Vibe. If the presenter is maybe presenting, but you know more vibe. We put in excitement and energy. You are going to see how codes are going to flood in your system because you made a perfect presentation. Just make sure by midday you have a guest and let us sit inside so that you can create the excitement together. Are we the team? Oh, yes. Are we the team? Oh, yes. Who are we?